Hi there, students. Actual, actually. So actual is an adjective, and actually the adverb. So actually, existing in fact. Yeah, I had estimated that it would take me 2 hours to arrive, but actually it only took me an hour and a half. So actually, this is talking about something that's real, that's not imaginary, it's not an estimate, it's the real true thing. Yeah, it's not an estimate, it really is this. So, I didn't actually realize that my friend wasn't Portuguese because actually, he's a Brazilian. Okay, so actually, in reality, the real truth, in fact, the reality. So there's a rumor going round, but I would like you to tell me exactly, actually, what actually happened, because I know you were there. Yeah. I didn't actually want to eat any more, but my mother insisted. Yeah. Um, it's unclear what actually happened. Yeah. Um, they suspected that he did it, but they couldn't actually prove it. They couldn't prove it in reality. Okay, so actually, um, uh, at first, when I was a kid, I was not very fond of coffee, but I ended up actually liking it. Yeah, I'm a person who doesn't actually like wine very much. Yeah, okay, so it's showing surprise. Yeah, um, okay, so um, we also use this actually, saying that something isn't as it seems. So he looks like he's a really nice guy, but actually he's not. Yeah. Um, so do you mind if I put my feet on the sofa? Well, actually, in reality, I do. I'd actually rather you didn't do that. Okay, so this actual, something that's actual exists, it's in fact, it's genuine, it's authentic. The estimate was much lower than the actual cost. Yeah. Um, okay, the your so your actual position is this, rather than something that is estimated. In actual fact, you're using this to emphasize that something that contradicts or modifies something somebody said. So you said the number was 10, but the actual number is 14. Yeah, in actual fact, it's 14. So actual, not false, not apparent, but real. Yeah, or you could use it for emphasis. This is the actual house where I grew up. Yeah. Okay, something that was existing at that time. He was caught in the actual stealing of the book. Yeah. Okay, so actual. Actually, in point of fact, use it to suggest something that's unexpected. Um, I never thought that he could speak English, so I was surprised to discover that he actually could speak rather good English. Yeah. The So when you see a photograph of something that's advertised in a magazine or on television, it looks really big. And the problem is, when you actually get it, you probably find it's a lot smaller. Yeah, particularly food in fast food chains. It looks much bigger than it actually is, than the real thing. So you use actually when you're correcting or contradicting. Um, so yeah, many people say to me, professor, but actually I'm just a teacher, not a professor. Yeah, you can use actually when you're saying something that people might not expect. Yeah. Um, I know you think I'm going to disagree with you, but actually I don't. Actually, I do agree with you. Um, okay, you can use this to introduce a new topic into a conversation. Actually, I rang you for some advice, but you never actually knew that. Okay, so actually, actual and actually, formality. I think I'm going to give both of these a 5 in formality. I think you could use them anywhere. Um, and then as to origin, this comes from Latin actus, yeah, an act, an action, from agere, to do, to act, yeah. So actualis, in act, yeah, actually doing the thing. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Actual, actually.